We're live right now.
Oh, that was me. I couldn't hear anything. I couldn't hear y'all. It just got real quiet. I was like,
you know what? We should do random stuff like that live. Like pretend like you can hear everybody, but you can't see everybody.
Scroll up and get the list for y'all.
I can't hear him at all.
Who muted me?
Who did it?
Who muted me?
It 100% wasn't me that time. It was not me that time. And you weren't the actual target the first time I did
it. That's horrible.
Wait,
okay. I got my sequels up.
Yo, I can't find my anime right now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, good point. Because we all got to read the synopsis.
Where my guy?
He's right there, blended in.
Oh, he looked cute.
He's right there, blended in.
Where to pause, head wrap?
There ain't no pause. He meant what he said.
I didn't know, bro. I didn't know.
It's always him, y'all. If y'all didn't know.
Thank you. Somebody has to support.
Don't support him.
OnlyFans models can't be the only ones getting support out here.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
He drank. He drank.
We both drank, bruh. Tossing them back.
He drank to that. Everybody ready now?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Wait, what's the order?
The original, BCL.
Phelan, Drod, we can't hear you. Did you mute him again?
I didn't mute him.
He is muted.
Time.
He's muted.
I never muted him.
But I don't know how to unmute people.
I've never muted him. I just wanted it to be known.
Did you mute yourself?
No.
What happened?
Maybe I clicked something or hit a button or something on here.
That's my guess.
Yeah.
No, we're going to keep putting it on Brittany. She got a history.
Bro, I'm just like, that was frustrating. I'm like,
I don't know why you be telling these lies. He's the last person I want to piss off. He edits.
Smart woman.
Some things, Brittany? What is that?
Yeah. Cheers or gems?
Biddies.
You out here giving biddies.
Look.
She been living her best life recently.
So what's the order?
Right?
BCJLP.
No, because we went first last time.
First off.
Oh.
Twice.
This is what we deal with, y'all.
The neck roll. It was
for everybody.
Wait, how did you go first? When me and Brittany went first?
No, you didn't. So the recording we just did, Father's Day recording, who went first with Gunther?
So let me come.
That's funny.
And you really said it again like you did something. The most mid-regular dad of all anime. I did that.
What'd you like?
Number one.
Give me number one, just because she said it.
Nah, man.
Look, Kids Next Door. Who's number two?
I thought about that.
I love Kids Next Door. I'm not gonna lie.
Great minds.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I don't even know what y'all are referencing, so I don't know.
Kids Next
Watch
Door.
Kodak Kids Next Door.
Kids Next Door.
I didn't. I thought it was mid.
The blasphemy.
You know what? I actually preferred Hey Arnold over Kid Next. Kid Next.
Whoa.
I'm not gonna lie. Look,
Hey
Arnold had
two different worlds.
Hey Arnold had Stoop Kid and Helga, who kept punching that dude, who kept breathing.
No.
All he did.
Oh
was
yeah.
I was here for Lila.
That's
where my love of ginger started, right there.
Lila.
Wow.
She hated Lila so bad.
If you a ginger and you on here, comment woman. I know what I mean. Look like
Preferably.
Y'all see the luxurious, strands, but
Sorry.
Even though you said something sus earlier, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wait, I'm not good.
What in the world? What do you mean?
Did I hit it?
That's what he said?
I hope not.
Are you recording or not? What's going on?
I'm not recording.
Did you hit record?
Did you arm it? Did you arm it?
You
didn't arm it.
Walk away and go do what I feel like I need to do.
Every time
and we still ain't gonna be ready.
Probably.
Okay.
All right.
All this time, Brittany.
Shut up. I didn't know. All right. Can you pull it up and I can go tinker?
I'm sure y'all heard this joke, but what do you call an
You gotta go pee now?
Go pee quickly. Brittany, go pee.
Go pee.
All right, let me.
What do you call an orphan selfie?
What? No.
Family photo.
I knew it.
A what?
A family photo.
Because they're by themselves?
Yeah. That's where he was going with.
How can you be a family of one? That's so mean.
You can be a family of one.
It says me, myself, and I.
Mm-hmm. Why can't
That's
I scroll? I'm so tired of this. Oof.
All right. Now we just need Keisha and Brittany to get on board, Phelan.
What you mean?
We all got our head wraps.
Bruh. I'm so.
I have two. I actually have two. I have a do-rag right under here. Then I have this.
No,
one.
I can see both of yours. But yours look okay. He got rabbi twist.
Yo!
One thing I tell Keisha every day, I always say you're going to be a hater your whole life. All right, we waiting on you to get your bonnet. Brittany, what's going on?
You told Nummy.
No, sir. The women shall not be bonneted. You know what? That's what makes this episode funny. Because we the two that don't got bonnets and head wraps on.
Are you serious right now?
I said that I would support.
You chose this to support?
What's going on, anime stars? Welcome to a fresh installment of the Annie Hoshi podcast. I am your host, and I ain't said this live in a minute. AniKami, a.k.a. almost like a sorority. Isekai, a.k.a. And we are the Annie Hoshi podcast, coming to you live on Twitch.
All right.
Are we on Twitch?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Live on Twitch. Awesome.
Where's everybody else's intro?
Exactly. He just forgot.
No, I was waiting on Nummy.
How do you segment into Nummy?
Oh yeah.
Somewhere in this illustrious world.
Hey y'all, it's your girl NummySenpie.
I'm Nova.
What's going on, y'all? It's your man HeadWrapRen.
What's up, everybody? This is Phalenius.
Bonnet Gang.
Gang.
Listen, y'all, if you've been rocking with us for any amount of time, you already know how we do. Today is our summer plan to watch 2022. If you love anime, this is where you need to be.
Stop.
It is where you need to be. It is.
Listen, we got bonnets, head wraps, what's that thing you got on your head? Headbands, babies. Mm-hmm. Listen, but
snacks.
Honestly,
I don't have snacks.
Child.
Sad panda.
Let's random pre-topic. How do you guys feel about the anime that's come out this year so far?
Trash and disappointments.
Wait a minute.
That's pretty good.
What did you watch?
I probably didn't watch what y'all watched.
I've enjoyed what I've been watching. I mean, first of all, last season we had, AOT, Demon Slayer.
We did.
Yeah, last season was
that was season before last.
Ew.
Well, Demon Slayer was.
Are we talking about this current season that we're watching right now that's about to change?
We're in spring.
We are.
Yeah, you're right.
We're currently in spring.
You're right. My bad.
Yeah.
I thought we was in summer. I'm focused on summer.
So
summer is like June 20th, right?
That's the official day. Great.
I think so.
This season has been
pretty much.
This season, I'll put it this way. This season has not been as good as last season, but
he's capping. What have you been watching?
No, he's not capping.
Is our
as far as new stuff, like if you were watching, Kaguya-sama Love is War, like if you were already into that, yeah, you're probably great. But as far as new stuff, or even Shield Hero hasn't been what we thought it was.
Shield Hero's been phenomenal as the last 3 episodes.
Shield Hero was mid.
Over the last 3 episodes, it's been
last 3 episodes.
I have enjoyed the last 3 episodes, but it was very slow.
Up to that, it was mid.
It was
until they got Isekai again.
Right, he had to get a hold of Isekai for it to pick up.
Hey, question: is our stream frozen to you all?
Please tell me it's not. If that's the case, then that means I got too much stuff running.
But all of our faces.
It's frozen.
It's been this way since we started. But I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure they can hear us.
It crashed in.
We should.
Is that a regular background?
We tried it.
We are frozen. We really are frozen. Yeah. All right, we tried it.
That's all right.
Oh.
Well, anyway.
Yeah. Baby, stop.
I guess we'll hold this for the next season what is this? Spring wrap up next time. Because I was like, okay, this to me has been the best season we've had in a long time. So I'm kind of looking at y'all like,
I'm just gonna say I disagree.
Stop it.
Disagree.
It shouldn't have frozen. Are we still? Yeah, it's frozen.
It's frozen, but I can see like the actual stream, like your background's moving and everything. Yeah. And then I can see our viewers. I see the number going up. So
yeah. Let me refresh it on here. Give me a sec.
Hey y'all, thanks for joining our live stream. We're gonna be talking about our summer 2022 anime plan to watch.
Mm-hmm.
We'd love for y'all to drop in the chat. Just say hi, enjoy the stream. It's gonna be long, just so y'all know. We love to debate. We love to go in depth. If you hear anime we reference that y'all are interested in, please drop it in the chat. We'd love to talk to y'all about it.
Actually, let me. Okay.
What are your top 3 for this season? AniKami.
Coming out or right now?
Right now.
Yeah.
Oh, we good.
Oh, don't we want to hold that for next week?
You asked how we feeling, and I said bad.
I said for the year. For the year.
But you said this season was. Did you just say this season was like?
I thought you said this.
No, I know, but it was just set up for next
weird.
week to give them.
Yes. So we
week.
always do a plan to watch for every season. We also do a wrap up for every season. So since we're doing this live and we know we're gonna go long, we'll hold off on that.
I have a question. So how are we gonna do this? Because I was still in podcast mode, then switched to Twitch mode, and I'm like,
no, we still podding.
It's still podcast mode, but
I'm off my flow.
I'm still acknowledging all of our viewers because
weren't you off from the beginning?
But aren't we not supposed to acknowledge them because we're live doing a record? As long as Jay is okay recording
I can edit. I'll edit those parts.
Okay.
Unless somebody says something or writes something in the chat, then so I'll leave that there because we might have to read what they're saying. Otherwise, no.
I didn't know we were gonna acknowledge the chat until we were done.
Nah, like if they were saying something in the middle of us saying something on a live, we can say something.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
All right, run it. All right. Somebody want to pick up for me?
Yeah, he's so thrown. All right, y'all.
You seem frazzled, sir.
I am NummySenpie. I am the co-host of the AniHoshi podcast, and since
our host,
Can I do what I do?
Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to get to the podcast.
Gonna edit. I'm going to edit all of this. Thank you so much, guys. Continue.
So, to get us on track, we're doing the summer 2022 anime plan to watch list. And what we typically do on our podcast is each of us picks 2 anime out that we're really feeling for the upcoming season. We'll read you guys the synopsis, and then we might give you like a sentence or 2 why we're interested in it, and then we move on to the next person. We just circulate through. Obviously, because summer 2022 is going to have several sequels, we're going to start with that. Like, we already know, if you've been keeping up with the animes, we know you're watching it, we're watching it, so we're going to start there.
What's first?
First on my list is The Devil is a Part-Timer 2.
What's that?
What say ye?
I'm watching it.
I'm watching it.
The first one was funny, and I didn't even think it would be funny, and I just watched
Devil
it
is
on
a
a whim
part-timer?
one day.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna have to binge watch because I don't.
And you know what's bad about that too? He is the hardest working part-timer.
He really
and he believes in his job. He believes in his job.
Legit.
Yeah, it's you haven't seen it at Rap, you should, because it's usually listed as like when people go, oh, what's a good comedy? It's at the top of the list every time.
Yeah, I'll binge watch it.
You know when you try to start your life anew and your past keeps popping up? That's
yeah.
That is the epitome of this anime.
Yeah, sounds like my ex-wife. Continue.
Question though. I can't remember because all of the animes have like certain like they call McDonald's something, Denny's is called something else. What was his job?
Was it McDonald's?
McDonald's.
Is it McDowell's?
Yeah. No, it's McDonald's.
McDowell's? Like Coming to America?
It's not McDowell's. It's McDonald's.
Okay,
McDonald's.
Bruh.
McDonald's.
Look, he goes hard for McDonald's.
He does too. Like it's crazy.
So for all of these that we're about to list sequels, if you haven't seen it, these are honestly all of them are great watches. Catch up before the season starts. You got like less than 2 weeks. Get it going.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Number 2, Rent a Girlfriend.
I'm watching
I do
it.
that sometimes.
You know, I'd stop watching.
No, you don't.
What's wrong with what?
What?
Let him do it. Look.
This is ill-advised. You can't just let him.
Yo, do y'all remember? Funny story. Do y'all remember when we first talked about this anime? I said I was going to go become a professional cuddler.
Oh, vaguely.
So check it out. I actually
do
went and signed
remember
up
this.
for the professional cuddling thing. I went and signed up, right?
No, you.
And I had people.
Is that like
DM
dry
me.
humping or something?
No, bro.
No.
You just lay down.
Or this
You just
probably-
lay down. You just cuddle with people, and you get paid by the hour.
We do have a mature stream thing on here, right?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
All right,
It was-
because
it was
these
a question.
are
I'm sorry.
nightmares,
See,
right?
It's a question.
This how you get this. That's how you get
No.
kicked off and be like, you know what? That's not what this was for, sir.
No.
You
It's
get
not what this
get
was
taken
for.
off the registry.
No, but how about some people actually DM'd me and like I had forgot I did it. It was like
No, you didn't.
months
No, they
later.
didn't.
You
Yeah.
really did that?
Yeah, I signed up.
Are
You know
you
what? You know what? I
serious?
shouldn't be surprised. Of course you did.
No, they
No,
didn't
no,
You're
but
you're
no.
way more excited than mine.
But this is what threw me though. I thought I signed up to be a professional cuddler and I did, but women was offering for me to pay them to cuddle. I was like, listen, we both out here trying to solicit services, ma'am.
Nuh-uh. Why you?
Can you imagine two hookers trying to negotiate with one another? That's how I felt.
Wow.
You gonna cuddle with me?
Like,
Nah,
like I'll pay you.
No.
No, I'll pay you. No, I'll pay you.
All you
No,
gotta
I'll
say-
pay
So-
you.
Look, you
To
go.
stay
Y'all
on
compare.
track.
Compare
Negotiating
rates.
premium
Do
price.
we want to have someone do a quick? Because obviously, I would hope they have an idea of what the anime is about. But does anybody have like a quick sentence to wrap up Rent a Girlfriend? How Nova did Devil as a part timer.
Not
boy
me, 'cause I
wants
gotta-
girl.
Are we
Girls get
doing
paid
this?
to date.
Yeah.
The gist of it is we had our guy. He got heartbroken by his first girlfriend, and
Wait,
he
did
ended up. And then he ended up signing up for this thing just to not be as lonely for this Rent a Girlfriend service. And they feel each other, but
You going up front?
They're-
Oh no! But life shenanigans happen to them too.
True, stuff and things
Yep.
happen to get in the way, and so
She somehow makes him seem more competent, even though they're not together. But you can't tell them anything because
it's
family is involved now.
Be right back. Be right back.
Cuckoo. All right, so moving on to our third anime. This one is going on its 4th season. Overlord 4. What say ye? The AniKami.
Is anybody watching it?
Is
Is
anybody
Sherrod
not
watching it?
watching that? You're
I'm
not watching
watching.
Overlord?
Nova, you're not watching Overlord?
No.
I don't think she's ever watched it, probably.
Yo, one day I would like to do a solo episode about how I rank Isekai. But
Okay.
Overlord is definitely, I don't know if it's top 5, but I know it's top 10 easily.
Is
I
it?
just don't know if it's top 5.
It's
I mean, it
Sure,
has to
top
be. It
10.
has a 4th season coming. So.
our
Now, you know good and well that don't mean it's good.
Because between stuff like your
Dead Alive-
slimes, your
Dead Alive is like on
Konosubas,
6.
like, it's real.
Well,
Yeah.
life and such sucks.
But
Overlord's super interesting. It's different from.
what's the one from this
Isekai.
season that the character reminds me of Overlord? I know you know what
Skeleton
I'm
Knight.
Yeah, there it
Skeleton
goes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you watching that?
Yeah.
I am watching Sales tonight.
You might want to check out Overlord.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like it's hard to qualify that or to quantify that
Mm-hmm.
because it has its
Overlord
ups, it
is-
has its downs for me.
It's
Yeah.
I
It's
mean,
more up and
yeah.
down. Up and down. So
It's unique. It's different. The main character. I mean, he gets isekai. It's one of those. I wake up. Oh, well, how am I in?
well,
you know,
technically, he never went to sleep.
Technically.
did he? Is that what happened?
He
I don't
like-
know.
Yeah, he wanted
just
the game
blinked
was
and
gonna
got
shut down. The game was gonna shut down permanently at midnight, and so all his friends had already quit playing, and he was in the mansion. He was saying goodbye till it shut down, and midnight hit, and he was still there. And the ability to log out was gone, and now he's just in there.
But
Oh, no.
but it's. I'm gonna say. I
He
say
didn't even
wake
get
up.
properly isekai.
I'm gonna say
He
wake
just got
up
No.
because it was the because it's first person now. Like this was a computer game. It's not like Sword Art Online where it's where he's in a virtual world. It was a normal computer MMO game, and then he was in it. And so that's why I say he woke up.
He woke up.
I'll rewatch the first episode. I don't remember.
All
That
right.
was over 5 years ago.
Moving on to the fourth one on our sequel list, one that I've been waiting for quite some time, Made in the Abyss. This golden...
Made in Abyss.
Made in Abyss. My bad.
I was like, is it Made in the Abyss? D means they were crafted there.
I was being lazy and I just typed Made in Abyss.
Wait, this is the second season.
Yes.
Yeah, only.
I don't really have a lot to say. All I can say is if you haven't watched this is there's no other anime like this.
None.
Nothing comes close. Nothing comes close.
Zero.
I've heard.
I'll take this one. Basically, a young girl's mom perishes in the abyss. The abyss is basically a place they go down, they excavate to bring back things back up.
Perished.
And orphans basically go down and they able to pay for the orphanage by the things that they find. The young girl finds a robot who agrees to go down with her into the abyss so she can find out if her mother is really gone. Check it. And the abyss is hell.
Oh, bro.
It is hell personified.
Different levels. Different levels of hell. That's the funny part.
Like Dante's Inferno, different levels?
No.
Or is this
worse?
You watched that either, Brittany?
Huh?
You watched that either?
No.
Ooh, we.
Nova.
I'm planning on it though.
You have to watch.
You know
this
what?
one. If you do
I'll watch
nothing
Shadow's
else,
House once you watch Made in Abyss.
Don't test me. I will watch it tonight. I will do it. I'm trying to get y'all to watch stuff.
And since I segmented into that, our next up is Shadow's House. Our resident weirdos, I'm gonna call y'all. I don't know what word I used to call y'all.
We are weird.
Phalenius and Nova, please let the people, the viewers, the streamers know about Shadow House.
Phalenius has an evil bae that he would like to see on Shadow's House. He said she's melanated and fine.
I did. I said that, and it still stands true today. Yeah, Shadow's House was cool. It's this girl. Oh no, it's not.
It's dolls.
They're dolls, right?
They're dolls. They're servant dolls. Honestly, they are sent to take care of shadow people. You never see their faces, but you somehow know because of the shape of the shadows that they look exactly like these dolls.
Okay.
And secrets and shenanigans and such.
Secrets and mystery and supernatural stuff.
Okay, so this is for all the folks who like it. Would you say it's horror? Because I was gonna say obviously supernatural. You know, people that's a genre. It's not horror.
No.
It's not really horror. I would say more. Would you say like suspense?
Yes.
More so suspense and some suspense and more mystery.
Nice.
Yeah, it's suspense and mystery. You don't like. There's not jump scares. You're not you're not gonna scream, but you will be. But it stresses you because you worry. You like, oh, what's gonna happen to them? But you don't feel like
he's worried. I'm more like, what the hell?
You don't feel like the monster or whatever is gonna show up and then oh no, they're gonna die. No, you doesn't feel like that.
I don't know. Some of them feel like they're gonna die. Dang.
Moving on to our next one.
Shadow.
How many do we have?
A lot.
We got 3 more.
That's why I was like, I can't believe we running it this way because there's a lot. I thought we was just gonna name off this list.
But I mean, for the most part, it is a quick naming off. We're not really going into detail like we normally do.
Right.
And especially, I don't expect this next one to be long. I'm a big sports head. I'd like to say I'm one of the sports podcasters on here. Prince of Tennis is our next one. I have not watched this yet, and I thought I was going to be able to binge it. AniKami set me straight.
You can't binge Prince of Tennis. I mean, you can. You got to have some time. If you're going to do that, you might as well binge One Piece.
Exactly. What are you doing?
So Prince of Tennis, everybody, typical shonen sports anime. They don't have superpowers. They have specialized moves that look like superpowers. So it's really not a lot to explain. It just follows the story of Ryoma Echizen from young upstart tennis player to possibly the best in the world. He's still a freshman, so who knows? This is the U17 tournament. So basically all his senpais, as well as their rivals, battle it out one last time before they all graduate and go off to college.
Okay.
Yeah, I just no. And what's funny is, AniKami. We were talking earlier, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm watching Prince of Tennis," and I was like, "You still watch that?"
It's
Not
still
look
ongoing.
the hypocrisy though, because I keep forgetting that I watched One Piece, and so anybody else who actually sticks with a long sports anime, it appalls me. It's like, wait, you still watch that?
Got
Yo,
you.
the first season was 178 episodes.
Like all the episodes? Yeah, it really was. It's ridiculous.
Like then all the side stories, all the OVAs, everything. What was it? I'm going through it right now, second season. Like, I'm just looking at it right now, and I'm just like, gee.
Yeah,
Feel free to watch it though.
I quit
All right.
somewhere in there.
Moving on to our next to last. I don't want to hear what AniKami's about to say, but is it wrong to pick up a girls in a dungeon?
Most
Part
definitely
4.
it isn't.
Yes, it is. Don't do that.
I think we all the votes for we added up all the yay votes and
Wow.
been approved.
Wow.
The silent. Oh, it must have been a silent vote, like a silent auction. Gotcha.
Yeah, I could totally see Phalenius coming out the cut somewhere talking about some so.
I don't know where this
I'm thinking
idea
about variables. Like, you know,
came from. Like
might be a baddie.
me, I'm just a regular guy trying to do my work in the dungeon and come out and make a living. That would be me. Regular degular
Good
guy.
job.
Wait. Just
I
because I
said
know
so
that
much
you want to
cap.
go in the dungeon and come out and make a living. It's not wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon. Just go
Yes, it
in,
is.
out and get to work.
It's totally wrong. Don't do it.
Would anybody like to explain to the viewers what this anime is about?
It's
Ooh, I got
so
this.
on rails now. Oh, go for it, bro.
I got this one. So we start out. We got our guy, and he Lord, I lost. Okay, he's in the dungeon. He's trying to be an adventurer. You go in the dungeon, you kill monsters, you get things. You go out and you go to the guild, doing his normal everyday adventurer work. But he goes too far down in the dungeon, and his life is in danger, and his life is saved by a beautiful girl in the dungeon. Completely opposite of kind of what his granddad had kind of told him, which is the idea of picking up a girl in the dungeon, where it came from. He sits there and wants to. She's not like a rival. She's his goal. His goal is to be as strong as she is. He also crushes on her quite a lot. Going forward, it's adventure, it's light harem shenanigans, some comedy. I feel like I'm not even fully doing it justice because I'm not trying to spoil things.
Bruh, it's season 4. By all means, they got some catching up to do. You can give a little details. I mean, they even did a spin-off with
Sword Oratoria.
Yeah,
they did do Sword Oratoria. That's from her perspective, right? From
Yes.
Isaac's
Yes.
perspective. I might have lost. Go ahead, AniKami, pick up from there.
Oh, I had stepped away to go get some water. I don't know.
Anybody that
It is wrong to pick up people in the dungeon. Okay, especially.
it's a very fun fantasy setting.
But,
it's not an isekai. It's a fantasy setting, and the main character is super likable, and that's why he has his harem of dungeon girls.
No,
okay,
but what if like
he levels up though.
Let's talk about this, okay? So you're in a dungeon. You happen to see some cat girl locked up. Are you gonna leave her in there if she doesn't come with you? I can give you freedom. Don't pick up women in the dungeon. That's all I'm saying. It's ridiculous.
Wow.
Set her free and
So,
let's go your separate way.
I'm gonna call that an actual factual.
Nice.
that you would leave them if they don't come with you. What? Huh?
Unless you're trying to hit a lick. You might have to leave her there in a dungeon.
Wow.
Next anime.
All right. So this is our last and final sequel for the summer 2022 anime list, Classroom of the Elite. Yes. Please, all speak. Not at once.
Oh, okay.
You should have pointed it to somebody.
They smart.
Now you know good and well how we be doing this pointing thing. Everybody be in different spots.
Look,
So
that's my
I
summary.
When I say point, I mean you could have said, Phelan, what do you think? Charles, what do you think? Or Phalenius,
Why am I
AniKami.
not watching
HeadWrapRen.
this?
Watching what?
Oh, I need to watch this.
Are we
Watch
talking
he
about,
ain't seen it.
I feel like we're
Watch it.
talking about picking up girls in the dungeon.
No, talking about Classroom of the Elite.
Oh,
I
bro,
knew
it's
he was.
It's suspense.
Yes.
It's a psychological thriller. What am I doing
Oh,
with my
bruh.
life?
Yeah, what you
We
doing?
Bro.
don't
Yeah.
know. We don't
So
know.
I'm gonna put it like this. This is the crown jewel to me of
Yes.
school anime, because most school anime it's slice of life or
Yeah.
sometimes horror, depending on what you're looking for.
Mhm.
This literally is suspense. It is a thriller. It is psychological. Basically, hold on, I gotta set up. I'm about to break this down. So
Oh,
check it
no.
out.
Oh dear.
You enroll into this school, and as soon as you get into school, and HeadWrap, you're gonna love this.
Okay.
Basically, imagine going to school and they're like, yo, everybody right now, y'all all get $10,000 just for showing up on the first day of school.
Okay.
First day.
And
Okay.
every month you get another $10,000.
I
Yes,
would
sir.
show up so quick.
And basically, when you graduate from this school, you are guaranteed a job in some public sector, a high-level position. Anywhere
But
you
you're
want.
already like a millionaire, though.
I'd be like,
The money you get is
job.
only for the school. But they have salons, not bars because they're kids. We know salons, gaming cafes, coffee cafes, clothing stores, basically malls on campus. But these are the rules. Once you come here, you cannot leave. If you leave, you are expelled.
Yep.
Okay.
That's one rule. What's the other rule? No cheating. Cheating can get you barred if you're caught anyway.
Cheating,
Yes. If
like
you're
test
caught,
cheating.
that's a big deal.
Yeah.
And so
like that,
basically what happens is by the second month, the class it's class D, and they're basically like, yo, the teacher walks in and says, does anybody have any questions? They're like, ma'am, I didn't get my deposit. And she smirked. Basically, they've been talking, being on their phone, walking out of class.
Living their
And
best
she was
life.
like, oh, y'all thought that y'all could just disrespect everybody and do whatever you want and thought y'all was gonna get paid. That's what you said.
Oh no.
She pulled down a list and said, these are y'all grades in comparison to everybody else. Y'all in class D, this is the worst class in school. Y'all on the bottom, y'all don't get nothing. And they're like,
Yeah.
what? Only
Like the
all
whole class?
Yes.
Yep.
They're like, you get
Whole
demerits for every wrong thing anybody in this class does. So if y'all want to make some money, y'all got to get good grades. Y'all got to show up. And basically throughout the whole first month, they see things like salad, water, shampoo. But now all of a sudden, it's like people on salad. They just all day drinking water every day, and they just trying to survive.
Yep.
So the goal is for this class to get to become from D to A, so they can earn money,
Mhm.
survive. But the classroom is full of interesting people, as well as the other class.
Very.
So that's. I don't know if anybody else wants to tag and add to it, but that's.
Nah,
Classroom.
I gotta watch
No,
that.
yeah, that's
I kind of want to rewatch the whole thing. Matter of fact.
How
I
many
was thinking about
episodes?
that too.
Well,
There's
12.
only
Oh, yeah, I
one
can
season.
Oh,
watch-
it was
binge watch
severely
that.
good.
but that's that.
It's
Why
one of those
haven't-
ones I thought would never come back.
Facts. Well,
It's that
they
good.
didn't adapt the first season according to the manga, and people were upset about it. And I
Yeah.
actually listened to the light novel, and they left out a lot of information.
Wow.
But it's still heat. Still heat.
Heat.
Mhm.
So now we get into the real part.
Yes, sir.
All right.
So y'all, so we've gotten out the gist of all the anime that all of us are watching. So as you heard, that's 8 anime off bat that at least 3 to 5 of us are watching. So if y'all are watching it, by all means, we'd love for y'all hit us up on all of our social medias because we're gonna have posts about this. Come back and listen to us for our wrap-ups, our first impressions, all of that. We're gonna be going in. We are now getting into the meat of it. What is each individual member going to focus on? AniKami, are you going first?
I am going first. If I could find the anime I suggested, which is Parallel World Pharmacy. Listen, for me, Isekai is my favorite genre of anime. So for me, since Mushoku Tensei's second season ended, I've had a few things here and there that kept me interested, but it's been kind of dry out here in these Isekai streets. So I don't know what it is, but now mind you, it might just be the Isekai hype train I always end up that sometimes disappoints me. But anyway, here's the synopsis. After losing his little sister to an incurable disease, world-famous medical researcher Kanji Yakutani gave it his all to cure his patients by dedicating his life to inventing new medicines. After working himself to death at age 31, the former pharmacist wakes up as a 10-year-old child whose body has been struck by lightning. He discovers that he has been reincarnated into a medieval world as Falma, a child of the respected De Macedas family. In a world where divine arts, magic granted through blessings from guardian deities exist, Falma realized that his body is host to the guardian deity of medicine. The boy has been granted the mythical divine arts of creation and reduction, as well as the ability to instantly diagnose illnesses in people's bodies.
Wow.
He soon discovers the terrible state of medicine in this world. Only nobles are able to afford medical care, which is ineffective at its best and detrimental at worst. Using modern knowledge and his divine powers, Falma gradually makes a name for himself as a pharmacist, despite his young age, even earning the recognition of the imperial court. When he finally acquires a proper pharmacy of his own, he sets out to pursue his goal of improving healthcare in Sanflave Empire and making it accessible to all. Listen, I have seen 2 different pharmacy animes already, and I enjoyed them very midly. One was an isekai, the other one was just a guy who, banished from the hero's party.
Oh, yeah.
But
I saw one that I liked.
I don't even remember what happened on it in that show.
A lot of business.
But with this one, I don't know. It's interesting because in a world where I'm used to sword fighting and magic, this dude is like, yo, I want to create a fair system where everybody can get the healing that they need. And there's actually going to be magical battles and stuff like this. So on one side, it's like, okay, I'm a healer. On the other side, from an MMO guy that plays video games, like he's basically a cleric. So basically, he can join anybody's party if somebody goes to war. He's the almighty healer. So to me, I feel like this is going to be a great isekai to watch. I love the art. Most isekai, you can tell if it's mid by the art. Like, you can go into it, look at the art, and be like, now, to be fair, I love mid isekai. Nummy knows I say that all the time. It's the mid isekai. The Saint's magic power is omnipotent. Who had healing powers? Super mid, but super great.
I don't know about that. I feel like I don't know. That was really enjoyable. I'm not gonna call that mid.
It was a very easy watch. It was great.
But there was nothing special about it. It's just a watch. What stood out?
I think it's more like because it's a slice of life. Like it doesn't have. It's not about adventure. That's what it is. It was a isekai. Yeah, it wasn't about an adventure. Like it wasn't an adventure isekai, but it wasn't that it was mid. It was very enjoyable. For me, that's what it's about.
To clarify, like I've said before, mid to me means average.
Yeah,
it was good. It was really good. I enjoyed it a lot, immensely, but it was average. It's kind of like it's kind of like a really attractive woman with no personality. She bad.
I don't know.
Dang, sir.
Are you really thinking about her personality if she really bad?
Yes.
Who's next?
I'm mad at his face expression.
Yes.
All right. To keep going, because we each doing 2. So are we going in order now back to Nova-chan? Or AniKami, would you like to just have everybody pass
let me pass the rock. Let's pass the rock. We've never done that before. I'm going for head wrap. What you got, bro?
Nothing that you got, bro. Sound lit. So I'll go with this one because we were joking about the links of the title. So this one is called Tensei Kenja no Isekai Life Daitu no Shokugyo wo ete Sekai Saikyou.
What's the English, man?
Let my man practice. Let him practice.
Plus, it's in Romaji, so that makes life easy. My isekai life, I gained a second. Bro, I don't know. My isekai life, I gained a second character class and became the strongest. This is a sentence.
It's about to be heat.
Yeah.
It's long. It's gonna be fire.
It just would have been.
I gained a second. I gained a second.
Wait. Let him get it out. Let him give it out.
My isekai life, I gained a second character class and became the strongest sage in the world. I feel like AniKami would do a better job explaining this, but I'm just gonna read the synopsis.
Yeah.
So Yuju Sano, a black company employee, so he's one of us. Is summoned.
Oh my god!
Struggling through anime.
Struggling.
Yep.
All right. A black company employee is summoned to another world while finishing his work at home. His profession in the other world, a monster tamer, is considered a job that makes it difficult. Yeah, he's one of us. Hard life.
He ain't had no desk job. That means he's
Bro,
one of us.
no easy life. Like, nah, you gotta work just as hard. It's considered a job that makes it difficult to become an adventurer. However, thanks to some slimes he met, which read several magical books, he gained magical powers and a second profession, sage. Yuji acquired overwhelming power, but is he conscious of his strength? Probably not. Blindly becoming unparalleled and the strongest in the world. So I am looking forward to that. And shout out to the individual who actually did the edit, because you know how my anime list is with these trash synopses.
Yeah. Man, are they though?
Low clap.
But they could still sponsor us if they want to.
Yeah. Go ahead. By all means, please.
One thing I'll say about this Isekai is, of course, in 90, I'll say 85% now. Well, I'll say 80% now. They all look like Kirito or a variation of them. And when this came on, it reminded me of Isekai Cheat Magician. The main character looks like that same main character from Isekai Cheat Magician.
I thought something was weird about this. I thought this was like a sequel to something.
I did too. But I'm like, I love all Isekai. I'm definitely looking forward to it. We'll see. Because like I said, it looks super generic. And of course, he gained a second class. But my favorite anime are anime like this, where this is very slime-esque. And like I said, he had slimes that read for him, apparently. Yeah. So I'm like, bro, you don't even have to study anymore. You're just like, yo, read this slimes. I'm going to go home. I'm going to go out and travel.
I'm about to go home.
It reminded me of when... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say it reminded me of when Kakashi taught Naruto that his shadow clones can go and gain an experience for him.
Yeah. Bro, that's the cheat code.
I would have straight up sent clones to school.
I mean, that's how he got saved.
No, but they would have threw hands with you for the right not to have to go. That's why you can't be in
classroom of the elite. Right there.
I would have still
missing
had
out
to
on
go.
money.
Like, it would be me. My clone beat me.
Like,
I
you
guess
and your clone fighting, talking
like,
about,
why
I
your
don't want to go to
clone
school either. Well, I gotta go.
Like, why is your clone stronger than you?
Apparently, they got the
clone?
experience. They hold an experience.
She's a clone.
They hold back
experience. I did
forget to ask this
twice
on AniKami's. Is anybody watching AniKami's anime?
I want to watch that.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
watching it.
Really? So you just hyped up the Saint Magic Powers Omnipotent, and it was mid.
It's not what I want, right? It's not what I want right now. That's just really what it comes down to. It's not, I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's gonna be bad, but it's just not what I want.
I respect
the upcoming season.
Oh goodness.
I'm watching the Isekai Life though. I'm watching that for sure.
Isekai Life over the pharmacy?
I want action and adventure and fantasy, okay?
Spring but it is action adventure.
Spring
you know what? I hope you regret this.
You know he's what, truth be told, you know he's gonna watch it. You're gonna watch it.
Eventually,
you're more likely to watch it than I am.
We'll see how it goes. But spring has been wholesome and romance, and I just want a good old normal.
You need a booth
fantasy setting.
He got a few evil bays.
For real?
Fictional.
Oh.
She's talking about fictional stuff. Nah.
No, she's not. No, she's not. Her face is like, yeah, whatever you say, Phalenius. Nah.
All right, who you want to shoot
gonna pass it to?
Ooh, decisions. Come on, Nova. Let's go ahead.
All right.
Move over there.
What weird reason did you pick an anime for today, Nova? So glad you asked.
I'm not gonna say what I can't say that. I can't say that because I'm married, and that's disrespectful. But I want to say something.
I really want to know.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say. Go ahead, Nova.
I really want to know now, though.
No.
We all had a bit.
Look, everybody in their mind right now is like, throw it in the group chat. The
ones that know.
All I'm gonna say, all I'm gonna say is that it rhymes with the word dragon.
Oh.
Anyway, go ahead, Nova.
All right, I'm gonna ponder this. Okay, so my anime, I think it's pronounced Lycoris, Recoil.
I think that's correct.
I chose this one because as I was watching the previews for the new anime and stuff, I noticed one thing, and there was a black guy, and I said, sold.
Yep.
And then I read the synopsis, which says a Japanese cafe in Tokyo serving delicious coffee, super sweet treats, and more ? Exclamation mark.
Yep.
From making local deliveries to chaperoning to getting rid of zombies and even fighting a giant monster. I have to know. Y'all got time to make sweets, sell coffee, and fight monsters. Like, what kind of delivery service is this? Y'all out here making deliveries and fighting monsters? I have to know. That's why I'm watching it.
Can we get a synopsis?
And I do not want to be disappointed.
Well, that is part
That's
of the
her
synopsis. But no, that's part of it. Read the rest of it, though.
It says, whatever the problem, stop by for a consultation. No matter the order, leave it to us. What y'all selling?
That's all it says?
Yep.
Well, that's what I'm saying. She read the rest of it.
Your synopsis was heat.
Yeah, I gotta know. I gotta know now.
I'm not mad.
So I'm watching
I
it.
wasn't gonna watch that. But for some reason,
It just sounds curious.
No. Whoever, like HeadWrap said, whoever wrote that synopsis on my anime list, you got my interest peaked.
They did a good job.
They said sweets and treats and throwing hands with monsters. Like,
look, man.
I'm ready.
All right, Nova, go ahead and throw it.
Repping the set.
All right. I'm throwing it to Nummy.
Okay. So, y'all know I'm your foodie and I'm your romance person. What? What?
Yeah.
What are you laughing at?
Yeah, that's you.
What? Bruh.
I just realized what I did, and I don't regret it.
And you made a safe decision because it hadn't been for Lydia.
Now I'm mad that I wasn't watching.
Like, good luck, bro.
Go ahead, Nummy.
Anyway, so my first pick for the summer of 2022 list is my stepsister is my ex-girlfriend.
Okay.
So I'm your resident.
Another domestic.
As I was saying, no, I feel like this is gonna be more light and airy. Nowhere near as raunchy. Nowhere near.
Oh no! I saw that.
Right?
I saw that preview video.
It's classification.
I felt like it was etching.
It doesn't say it, but I feel like that's where it's going.
Yeah, it's etchy vibes.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
You're my sister. Oh, you're my sister.
I mean, can you,
Joe Dirt.
yo, can y'all imagine if that actually would have happened? Like, imagine if you had a girlfriend or a boyfriend in the other's cases, and you came back, and all of a sudden, it's like, hey, I'm getting married. Like, all right,
I feel like that's only. I think that is only because. So I've thought about this. I've seen several like anime where like parents are getting remarried, and they be doing this. They just make this decision.
It's like the parents know.
No, they
have
to know, and their kids be completely out the loop. It's like, okay, I'm getting married. Meet your new mother now, and this is your new sister. Like, I don't think that's not how it goes here.
No, there's no. First of all, why don't your parents know who you date? Like, they have to at least have seen a picture.
It's 2022. It's internet relationships out here.
Look,
but Nummy, what were you gonna say?
Okay, so I'm just gonna read the synopsis for y'all. So, like I said, I always somehow get the long synopsis with the names I can't pronounce, so I'm gonna breeze through it as much as I can. A certain boy and girl in middle school became lovers, flirted with each other, disagreed on trivial things, became more frequently irritated with each other rather than excited, and ended up breaking up at graduation. And so the two of them,
toxic,
Mizuto and Yumi, wound up meeting each other in the most unexpected fashion. Isn't this obvious that I'm the older brother? And the other one says elder sister. The children of the partner of their parents' remarriage were ex-lovers. The former couple, mindful of their parents' feelings, decided on a sibling rule, where the one who becomes conscious of the other as the opposite sex loses. But when they encounter each other in the bathroom, commute to and from school together, along with the memories of the past and living under the same roof, just how do they disregard each other?
And I just want to say, you mean to tell me that's not gonna get spicy? All right, bet.
Bro, that's
telling
about
you.
to be
Look,
Habanero.
spicy.
I saw that promotional video. I seen it. She hopped out of the bath to the towel. She hopped out of the bath to the towel. She could have went to her room. Where did she go? She walked right where he was at. For why?
She
But
knew what
look
was
at
up.
here.
She was like, you know you missed this.
I'm mad
But
you
my
saw the
thought is-
layout of the house.
Like
saw
you
the
have
layout.
to literally
Oh, that's saying a
look
lot.
at what
He
is
was
it?
in the common area. You ain't gotta go from
Really,
the bath.
AniKami?
But they're in middle school?
Really?
They
I don't
don't
know
do
if
that.
it's in middle school.
They
All
get
All
it
I'm
in
saying
middle
is that
school?
They're
you
in
can't
middle
go.
school.
Ain't no going from the
I shouldn't be
bathroom
surprised.
through the living room unless you don't do that on
But
accident.
I think for me, because of the art, I'm like, it's not gonna be anywhere near Domestic Girlfriend. Like, it's not.
I don't know.
We'll
Nah.
see.
It
It's
won't
about to
because he's not sleeping with his teacher too.
Gonna be worse.
See?
Just on that
Anyway,
alone.
It
I
might
will
not.
keep
It
you
might not be
guys
that
updated.
bad, but we'll see.
I
Right.
will keep you updated on its raunchiness or
But
not.
they're in middle school.
Are they in
Yeah.
middle school?
Now
They're
they're
Now
high
in
you
school.
high
know
school
that's
now.
when your hormones kicked in.
I think they're in
Right
high
there.
school now. I think they're high schoolers now.
I don't think
Yeah,
it
they about to
says
be
it.
They're high
out
schoolers
here.
now.
I don't know, but I'm gonna
Look.
pass the rock on to my homeboy Phalenius. What you got first up?
All right,
Out
first
here
up,
half-heartedly
is-
fighting hormones. This is crazy.
Right. Just give up, bro. Don't fight it. That
It's
ain't blood.
RWBY.
No, let me
It's
stop.
technically ice something something. RWBY Hyosetsu Teikoku. I don't know the English name. I can't remember it.
Wow,
But
you
it's
did a
RWBY.
really good job.
Ruby.
It is the first. If you watch RWBY on Rooster Teeth, this is basically the first season of RWBY,
Mhm.
but animated.
I'm so sorry. Continue.
I don't know if he can.
I don't know what's going on this time.
I
This time
wanna
I
I'm
don't
know.
in.
either.
I want to know so bad.
I was in for the last ones, and I did on this.
It
No,
all stems
nothing.
from head wrap.
Put it in
No,
chat.
no. But your Japanese, like your pronunciation is like way better than mine, bro. Like way better.
Wow.
It's
Compliment.
like way better.
Appreciate you.
He said
I'm gonna read the little
the way he laughed, though. He was trying so hard.
the little premise. In the world of Remnant, humans and faunus, which are human-animal hybrids, carry on their everyday lives despite the omnipresent threat of the monstrous Grim. Dedicated huntsmen and huntresses battle Grim with both customized weapons and their own semblances, which are unique abilities derived from the energy of one's soul. Some warriors also utilize a crystallized energy propellant, dust, to bestow their weapons with elemental properties. In this dangerous line of work, rigorous training is required to stay alive. To that end, each of Remnant's 4 kingdoms have established schools to properly groom children holding aspirations of becoming licensed huntsmen. At Beacon Academy in the Kingdom of Vale, a promising group of future huntresses make their debut as Team RWBY. Ruby Rose, Weiss Schnee, Blake Belladonna, and Yang Xiaolong each come from different backgrounds and often butt heads as a result. However, when they cooperate, they are a formidable force who have even attracted the attention of Beacon's headmaster, Professor Osmond. Alongside fellow students such as those in Team Juniper, the young prodigy Ruby and her friends engage in adventures which pit them against an extremist faunus group known as the White Fang. Every explosive encounter also brings them closer to the true villains orchestrating conflicts from the shadows. But
So I was gonna say, how do you feel? So I've only seen a little bit of RWBY. So do you feel like this is a continuation of RWBY, or
it's just the first season from like the Rooster Teeth RWBY, and they've just made it into an anime. It's not a continuation. It's like the beginning looks like the beginning that I had already seen.
because so on my anime list, and I know a few other groups, I guess maybe on Facebook, there's been an argument that RWBY has always been an anime anyways. So, I mean, what really makes this different?
It's Japanese animation and voice actors. Like, that's really all I got.
I would like to say, I want to say this from a deep place. I remember
No.
on one of like our first 5 podcasts, if y'all can go back and verify, Phalenius made a statement that RWBY was anime.
Ooh.
This might be episode
familiar.
1. I feel like episode 1. What is anime? Because I have been on the RWBY is anime train for a while.
Man,
that's what I'm saying. So
Now,
now,
at the very least, as
I'm
a, I think I had specified it as like American anime or Western anime, as in because it's clearly not.
I feel like that came later. I feel like when we started discussing Castlevania, that is for real when we started going Western and American and all that.
We gotta go verify. I'm not gonna harp on it today, but if Castlevania come out with an anime adaptation too, I'm gonna be like,
In that argument, I feel like no, Castlevania was always part of the argument. I think because I remember finding the Japanese dub of Castlevania and saying, "Don't tell me it's not anime," but. But RWBY didn't have that. RWBY was only made by Rooster Teeth and never had, I don't think, any other dubs or anything like that. But I'm interested to see what this looks like, see how it goes. In the trailer video, I didn't see the fighting as much. It wasn't which is what RWBY was like really known for, especially in the earlier seasons before the creator passed away. Because he was known for making really cool fight scenes. That's how the whole deal started.
Shout out to Maniou. Shout out to Maniou.
The creator was Maniou. He had made videos. I think what was Dead Fantasy, which was a series of Dead or Alive Final Fantasy crossovers where the characters would be fighting each other. They were very popular on YouTube. So I have been all in on RWBY since before it even started.
All right, so I guess that brings it back over to me.
Can you get your big face off the screen so we can all be there?
No, that's my fault.
Oh wow.
Jay.
Wow.
That sucks.
I'm so sorry.
That sucks.
No, that won't sound right. It was gonna sound right what I was gonna say. I was about to say she demolished your head. That's what I was about to say. It's all. I'm sorry. Either way, I'm so sorry.
Can't take them nowhere, y'all.
Where are we at today?
All right, my anime is Isekai Ojisan. Let me tell you something. There's something, I feel like we all got that one crazy uncle, that one drunk uncle, or that one crackhead uncle in our family, or that one drugged out uncle. He ain't got to be on crack. He could just be overly high all the time.
This is hitting.
We all got one of them, maybe.
Too close.
Maybe that's just me and my upbringing. But so
I think I got a cousin.
One of those uncles getting reincarnated or going to another world.
Yeah.
With all the powers they have.
What?
I don't know what it's about, but I'm about to check out this synopsis.
How about the crackhead uncle gets Isekai?
Yeah, I don't think it's quite that wild.
I'm just saying, but that's why. Boy, that's gonna be the worst. Oh, go ahead.
That's
17 years ago, Takafumi's uncle fell into a coma, but now he's back like a man risen from his grave. Soon, Takafumi discovers two bizarre things. His uncle treasures video games above all else, and while comatose, he was actually transported to another world as a heroic guardian. Now, not only does Takafumi have to room with an uncle who is literally magical, he also has to catch the guy up on 2 decades of history, smartphones, high-speed internet, modern anime tropes, and the traumatic outcome of the 90s console war.
Wait a minute, I got a question,
all I know
bro.
Is... What?
Oh, my gosh. That needs to be a thing.
The crackhead uncle is in a coma for 20 years. Living his best life getting isekai. Then he has to come back like he got to learn about everything like he came back from prison.
Accurate. My thing is, he wouldn't be the crackhead uncle.
Man.
No, wait. He would be fully like fixed, wouldn't he? A 20-year coma, wouldn't he be technically off of drugs at that point?
He would be. I don't like his.
He still got to get caught up like he came out of prison, though.
I say that because that's what happened to my dad when he came out of prison. He had to get caught up.
Oh my gosh.
So anyway, I just feel like because what I remember from seeing from the preview, it does seem like they're gonna show something because his uncle really is magical now.
Yeah.
So he went over there. So I feel like it's gonna be his uncle trying to come to grips with trying to live in both planes of existence.
So he's the crackhead uncle.
So he's gonna act like so to
Oh
him
my
they gonna think
gosh.
like, dude, you went in a 20-year coma. Why you act like you still on dope? Yo,
I'm going to again. He's not the crackhead uncle. He was in a coma for 20 years. We don't know why. Did you say why he was in a coma?
Drugs.
No.
Not going there. But he's I think he's just eccentric. He's eccentric. He's not.
We ain't about to do that.
Yeah, no, right.
No,
None
we're
of us.
not.
Eccentric?
Nah, bro.
No, sir.
Eccentric. What's wrong with it?
It doesn't qualify. It doesn't fit this narrative, sir.
You know what?
It don't fit this narrative at all. Don't give that man no
that
rope.
You tried.
At least one of us has seen the preview video today. I didn't get crackhead uncle energy from him. He's just.
Oh no,
Wow.
that's how I want to explain it. You gotta set
It
up a
makes
story for the
sense
fans,
though.
so
What's crackhead
my-
uncle energy?
All right. I think. Oh yeah, head wrap. You're up next. Go for it, man.
No, you didn't finish what your thoughts on. I cut you off. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I don't really have any more thoughts like that. It just that's why I'm interested.
I'm watching it.
I'm interested.
This was maybe going to be my choice. It seems really odd. Like he's talking to his nephew who is like high school, college age or whatever, close to that age. And he's having to catch him up on life. Like there was a part where he's talking. He's like, "Yeah, my first loves." He says my first loves was Sonic and Tails because he's talking about video games. Like he was for
Bro,
real.
he might be his uncle might be our age.
Oh no!
That's
if you
what
think about it.
He said
Sonic
that
and
I was
Tails.
like, "Yo,
That's how they see
our
us.
age." That's
how they see us.
Oh,
Well,
we're the ones getting isekai. That's what's really going on.
Why would they isekai us? I think isekai
Because we're old.
be
We're
a
the
bad
older people. We're the old
decision.
people now.
We're the official generation. Yep,
What is it called in
one.
Japanese? Ojisan, Oni-san.
Ojisan. Look,
Ah.
Hey, auntie.
I'm an uncle. Phalenius is an uncle.
I'm an uncle too, technically.
I'm an uncle.
Huh?
I have a lot of cousins.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
No. Live your best life, Keish. Live your best
Down
life.
bites.
I'm sorry.
Down bites.
So hungry. I'm an auntie.
So yeah, I'm interested. It seems funny because
I'm so mad.
His uncle seems very extra. Like that's what it is. I don't think his uncle is a druggie, but he seems he got a big
be on drugs and extra.
He just got a big personality.
That's called paranoia. That's what that's called.
Oh, God.
All right, head wrap. What you got?
Bro, nothing nowhere near close to that. We kept it simple. This anime is called Uchigire. And
sound like Uchi.
I heard Uchiwali immediately as he said it.
Yo, that beat was hard. Pause.
It was.
All right, so in the era where samurai ruled Japan, the Shinsengumi has been wiped out by an unknown attacker, leaving one survivor. 7 criminals are chosen as doubles for the Shinsengumi. 7 criminals are chosen as doubles for the Shinsengumi. To protect the security of Kyoto, a top secret replacement operation is executed. Lazy writing. It has swords.
Oh, why? Why do you say that?
Because, bro, it's just like, okay.
He was so disappointed.
Samurai, I am disappointed. Like the samurais have been wiped out, all except one, and now we're having doubles. And it's like, okay, but it has swords and stuff, so
it could have been written better.
Yeah, it could have been written way better. This might be no longer than 12 episodes, so I'm just gonna watch it.
I saw it.
I'm disappointed.
I was
like he lost
interest at first.
So quick.
That's what
I was mildly interested at first. I was like, yeah. It's like, it's like, okay, the Shinsengumi were wiped out, so they're taking, and I guess these were like the top samurai or whatever. So you can't just replace them.
I wonder if it's similar to this show. Well, it was an anime, but then it was an older movie in the 30s or the 40s or 50s called Seven Samurai. I wonder if it's similar to that. Seven Samurai, the old.
Oh, Samurai 7.
Samurai 7.
Oh, I thought it was
Samurai 7.
I remember
the old film from the 50s went hard. and then the anime for it was like dope. So who knows? They might be doing something.
It reminded me. I read it. I saw it. I was like, this is like Suicide Squad, kinda.
You think so?
They got criminals because they got these. So it looks to me like, okay, they're getting criminals to replace the Shitsengumi who were killed off by some mysterious assailant.
That makes sense.
And I'm just like, okay, we got to get strong people to replace them. So these are criminals, like heinous criminals that are probably on death row. And you can live if you work for us type deal. And I was like, okay.
The drawings for the characters look pretty dope. It looks like a mix, like they just grab other ideas from other anime. Like they got one guy, his name is, I don't know, something Todo, and he looks like my man from Demon Slayer. I can't think of his name right.
There's a lot.
There's a lot.
The protagonist.
Tanjiro?
Tanjiro. Yeah, he kind of looked like him. He got like a scar over his face, like he can do the fire Sundance technique. Yeah. It's I don't know, man. I don't think it's gonna last that long. It's probably like 12 episodes. Quick watch.
Yeah, it looks like
I'm just gonna watch it because it's 12 episodes.
Yeah.
Look, I understand. 12 episodes. It got swords. I like swords, so like I get it.
Hey, yo, these names go hard though. The character names. It's like you would think they about that action, like so. Might be just all hype. So yeah, I'm gonna pass the rock to.
Well, I ain't gonna pass the rock.
You pass it to me.
No. So
he
what
thought
happened
that
is
he thought he was obligated.
Y'all made me go first again, but whoever went last could have passed it to somebody that wasn't me. And I went first against my will, not having it passed to me.
See,
okay,
pass
the rock. Pass the rock, sir.
I mean,
I'll pass it back to you. I'll pass it back. No, I'll pass it back to you. You pass the rock to somebody.
Dang.
Go ahead, no. Go ahead, Nummy.
Why is that like you said Nova and then Nummy?
No, he said Nummy.
No, he did. He did. Okay. That's why.
Okay. Just checking. Novachan, would you like to go?
Oh, we really
Nummy, I'm passing it to you.
I know, but I'm being nice. I'm being considerate.
It's all right.
Okay.
Well, I'll consider it.
All right, y'all. So my second anime for the summer season is When Will Ayumu Make His Move?
So, like I said, frustrating to me.
Keeping it with the romance section. All right. Here's your synopsis. On a whim, first year, Ayumu Tanaka quits the Kendo club to join the illegitimate Shoji club. Yurushi Yao Otomi, the president of the club and a master of shogi, is thrilled to finally have a playing partner. As Tanaka's upperclassman, Otomi endeavors to be his shogi mentor and student role model. Too often, however, she finds herself blushing with embarrassment. Stone-faced and honest, Tanaka sees no issue with calling Yatome cute. Although Tanaka likes her, he refrains from confessing and promises himself to first beat her in a game of shogi.
Oh my god.
Through school life and shogi games, the two students have many hilarious and heartwarming adventures. Tanaka enjoys every second of Yatome, but he is still a long way from beating her in shogi. With the commitment he made to himself, will Tanaka ever get a chance to confess his feelings to
It's going to take 100 episodes for this man to finally say some stuff. I'm so frustrated already.
Wait.
Boring.
Shogi. Shogi.
It's shogi. Okay.
Like the game.
I was like, shogi?
Yeah. I'm like, bro, did you just bring a butcher to the entire conversation? Just butchering everything.
First off, what do I always tell y'all? I say, if I say it wrong, correct me in the moment so I don't look stupider than
That's my bad. That's our bad because I definitely wanted to, but it just didn't feel like the right time to jump in.
I just kind of felt like I was more focused on this trash slow burn that I'm going to hate. Oh my gosh.
It sounds interesting.
It better not be like 24 episodes. If it takes this man 24 episodes to beat this chick to tell her that he likes her, I'll be so
that
upset.
sounded so bad.
I believe
it. Times we cheer on a man to beat a woman.
What?
I believe it did. It says she's like a prodigy or something. Like she's super good. He's not gonna beat her anytime soon unless he's
unless she decides. Because she always could throw the match. She really could, but
She
obviously
better
she
not.
wants to train it.
She better not, because if he finds out,
goodness.
he's going to find out. He's gonna be like, you let me win. He's the fact that he even put that stupid limitation on himself in the first place lets you know that he is exceedingly earnest to a point like, for why? Why? I'm not watching. I'm not doing that to myself. You can have fun with that.
Thank you.
Baby, Nova.
No.
I'll give you 3.
So
I'll give you like 3 episodes, and then you tell me.
I'm excited about this one because currently in the spring that we're watching right now, anime, I'm watching a couple of cuckoos. And literally the main characters in that anime, they're going off each other in a studious way. It's like, she's the smartest student in their class or whatever. And he's like, I'll confess to her if I can beat her, because she told him, she said, well, not to him. She said out loud, if any boy wants to confess to me, he's got to be smarter than me.
To piggyback off what you're saying, that's what just happened in Kaguya Love is War.
See?
That came from her. He put that on himself. She waited for this man to go ahead and say something, and he gonna put that on himself, talking about, I can't do this until I beat her.
Look, if I ever hear somebody in high school, when I was there, talking about I only want someone smarter than me to confess their feelings for me, and I look at my math grade, look, I quit. I'm moving on.
Yeah.
There ain't no sense stressing myself out.
Thanks.
I don't even like school.
The thing is, I like Nova, you might want to check out a couple of cuckoos then, because he actually did beat her, and he got the chance to confess. But then it sucks because
spoilers.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Bruh, it's like it's the second episode. Like, don't even.
So you told me that he does beat her, and then you told me what episode it happened in.
I said the second episode. First off, I know you're not even gonna watch it. 1. 2, I know Nova-chan don't mind spoilers.
Yeah, okay.
I see.
What about everybody else?
Bruh, they already watched it. They already watched it. We know they watched
this season.
Stop it.
We never had that conversation yesterday.
Oh no!
We were supposed to about how you explain stuff. We never had that conversation.
Wait, how does that count for a plan to watch if it's
No. Talking about something that's watching.
Something that's going on right now.
I just really suck at explaining stuff because I'm like, I just be trying to tell y'all and get y'all hype because I'm already hype watching it. I know other people are watching it and it's hype and popular. And I'm like, why aren't y'all watching? And it's like, dang, she sucks at explaining stuff.
Yeah.
And so I end up spoiling stuff. I'm sorry. Fine. I shall pass the rock. All right, Phalenius, you're up.
All right.
Oh, it doesn't.
Keep ready.
I am going with. Thought about this. I had 2 options here, but I'm going with Kinsou no Vermeil. It's got a lot of extra stuff. I'm not struggling with the extra 6 or 7 words. Kinsou no Vermeil is what I'm going with. The premise: Royal Ortesia Magic Academy. Alto, on the verge of failing the summoning magic class and having to repeat the year, stumbles upon a grimoire and draws a magic circle, summoning the sealed demon Vermeil and making her his familiar. She has been a feared devil, quote-unquote devil, since ancient times and possesses tremendous power to cause disasters. Vermeil, as a familiar, necessitates magical energy on a daily basis, which she obtains from Alto via passionate kisses. Lilia, Alto's childhood friend, grows envious of their relationship, while the students are also taken aback by the unprecedented familiar. The royal road fantasy of a magician on the edge of failure and an unhealthy devil sister begins.
This sounds toxic. This sounds like there's a few evil bays. We need to talk about your selection.
Look, man.
No.
You are standing on a hill you don't have to stand on.
He about to die on a hill too. He ready. He is mentally prepared. He's like, nah.
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna watch this.
Did you notice he took off his bonnet?
Yeah,
it's gone now.
His next babe gonna be a Titan. Watch, this is ridiculous.
Wow.
But she's so sweet. What did you say?
That's gonna be Connie's mama.
You better stop. No.
Poor Connie.
No.
He gonna be looking at his mom horrified. You gonna see Phalenius over there like, so.
No.
Look,
Stop,
brushing
stop,
her hair.
stop,
You know,
stop.
he got
Been laying on your back for a few years now. Connie mama been on her back for a few years now, you know.
I
no.
regret everything.
I'm so sorry, Connie.
I don't know. But yeah, that's the gist of it. So we got our guy. About to fail his class. He finds a grimoire somehow. Luck. Animation shenanigans. And he's like, I'm not about to fail this. And so, kind of the way Naruto found his way, stumbled into Shadow Clone Jutsu. This guy stumbled into, hey, you can't say I failed the summoning class. Look what I got. And so he summons this evil Bay demon chick.
That's your
Y'all
type,
don't
bro.
know.
Evil
He's got a
Bay
thing.
That is your
demon.
type.
Evil
so,
Bay demon chick is what he.
And I said, you know what? Yeah, okay, I'll watch this.
There's 3 evils in that sentence that ain't right. That's regular.
All
Oh,
right, so I guess there's only one
Yeah,
person to give it.
anybody? Yeah, I guess I'll pass it to Nova.
Nova-chan.
Take
Who
us
was
home.
okay.
hit by AniKami.
Did you? You know, he went. All right. So my last one. The Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting.
Woo!
I chose this one because I remember watching Way of the House Husband. And I just find gangsters doing domesticated things hilarious.
Oh, for sure.
So, okay, here's... I hate this synopsis. Who wrote this? It starts off, it says, who's your nanny?
What?
Who's your
AniKami wrote it. AniKami wrote it.
Had to.
Had
Had to. 'Cause
to.
ain't no way.
Toru Kirishima is the right-hand man of the Sakuragi crime family. For him, the job is a perfect excuse to let his violent instincts run wild. Yeah. Earning him the nickname the Demon of Sakuragi. Yeah.
What?
It seems like nothing will stand in the way of his vicious nature, but then one day he receives an assignment like never before from the boss, babysitting his daughter. This is the heartwarming or blood-curdling story of a little girl and her Yakuza caretaker. Do you know?
I want to watch this. Sorry.
Yeah. Do you know how frustrated I would be if I'm living my violent life and the boss says, babysit my daughter? First of all, I'm questioning your parenting because what made you think,
Right.
oh, she got it? What do you mean? I'm the most violent one. They called me a demon. Like, I'm the most violent one in the group. I love to throw hands and kill people. And you want me to babysit your baby? And you're the boss. So you probably worse than
So
me.
this is how it goes. I'm gonna tell you right now. You're like, you're the second in command. All right, Demon Nova, you're second in command of our whole organization. Everyone out here knows that you don't.
And I'm over here like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You don't answer to anyone except for me. No one wants to mess with you.
Yeah.
I trust you more than anyone else. So that's why, my pride and joy, I'm gonna have you watch my daughter, because no one's gonna mess with her if she's with you. That's how it goes.
That's true, but you gotta think on the flip side. If you mess up, let her get a scratch on her knee. You already know.
And I bet you this child has to be one of the most rambunctious children you've ever met.
I think she's adorable and cute.
She's adorable and cute.
Yeah.
He's probably very curious.
Oh. And of course he brings her. He's so Yakuza.
Yep. That's the Yakuza dad, right?
Yes, exactly. It's the same energy, Jay.
If Jay was like, I need you to take my daughter to the other side of the United States, and I'm over here like, wait, that's gonna take more than like 2 days. You really?
Oh, this is perfect. It blurred my daughter's face out.
Like, are you sure?
And then her face came right in.
Yeah.
Transporting children. That sounds awful. Never mind.
Yeah, that sounds. The heck.
I got it.
It sounded horrible.
It does sound horrible.
She appeared adorable, and it appears that he's not gonna play about her. So I'm gonna watch it. Yeah,
I'm watching it as well.
Yeah.
I'm mad at the Who's Your Nanny.
That first line, that's nasty. Who's your
The fact
nanny?
that yeah.
It sounds so bad. Yeah.
Who's your nanny? He's like,
Mhm.
what?
Please no.
Yeah. There's no, and then it looks like there's like colorful characters behind there too. Like it looks like one guy is real anal and angry all the time, just for the sake of being anal and angry. Like, could you imagine a crew of gangsters really trying to watch it after a child or a shootout or something? Something stupid has to happen. Like gangster shenanigans has to go on, and this child has to be put in danger all the time, and they have to be worried about their jobs. It has to be.
I think it reminds me of what is it? OGT? Is it OGT or GTO? Greatest
GTO.
teacher.
Great teacher.
GTO.
Onizuka.
Yeah, girl.
Onizuka.
Look.
Yeah. It gives me
He went
those
hard
type
for
of
his
vibes.
students.
Bro, didn't he?
Bruh. Rolling
That was
up on
it.
folks.
For
On
no
his motorcycle
reason.
bike.
It's just rolled up. Mhm.
Right.
Anyway, that's why I picked it, because I want to see gangster shenanigans with kid shenanigans.
Look, she's super adorable. He's going to be wrapped around her finger. He will.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's gonna be. I really wish I could have some ice cream right now, and he's gonna be like, but it's closed, and he's going to go to the ice cream shop's home and be like, ice cream now. It's gonna be.
Look, he's gonna show up with an AK and be like, "You better
Really?
open your shop," and they're gonna be like, "It's 3 a.m." Then he's gonna be like, "I don't
What is
care."
that in your mouth?
And that's exactly how he's gonna act.
Come here.
Wait, what is that in your mouth? You're gonna get me in trouble.
He's like, "I don't have time for this. Why do I have to babysit?"
I intend to watch. I intend to
Come here.
watch. I think it's gonna be good and funny.
What was that?
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, for the most part, I think
Did
we're
you
covering a
what was
wide spectrum of anime. I mean, obviously we
Open
have
your
all the sequels covered.
Open your mouth.
So many.
I got the romance down. Isakami's got the AniKami's got the Isekami down. Isekai.
You're funny. You're funny.
And
Mine
then-
are just random. Like I picked another one just because the main character's name was Kelvin, and I couldn't believe it.
Oh yeah,
I'm not
His
gonna
name
lie.
is Kelvin.
his name is.
I'm like, you got your regular ass American name. Kelvin.
Kelvin.
Yo, Kelvin about to show up. Like, who's gonna take
He
that
about to run
seriously?
them. He about to run them hands. Like, oh no, not Kelvin.
Wait, is that that's what is that evil? Not evil. Wait, was that the name of it?
Phalenius has his Evil Bay animes.
I certainly
Evil
do.
animes.
Yes, it's going down.
Yeah, including the Shadow's House one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shout
she
us
was
out.
melanated and fine.
Can't wait. I'm gonna be hurt I'll be hurt when something happens to her because she is evil and she is an antagonist. But until then,
He said, "I know something about to happen to her, but until then, I'm gonna look at her."
But are we good, guys?
Yeah, I mean, we pretty much went through everything. Everybody got they 2 personal anime out, got the sequels out. I mean, that's a wrap to me.
Unless anybody in the chat wants to toss out something they watching.
Yeah, anybody that's watching. Yo, my daughter's kicking me in my chest. Sorry.
Well, you was
Yeah.
kicking through people in the Black Air Force Energy episode. Check out the Anihoshi podcast.
Yes, we're on all our social medias, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. This is going to go straight to YouTube. So if you missed the first half, by all means, go back and rewatch it. We're listing all of the animes we're going to be watching for the upcoming summer 2022 anime. Anything else, AniKami?
That's it.
Like, you didn't even look up. That's it.
Exactly. He's just showing off his hat.
That's it.
Basically.
Supposed to exit out. Nah.
Yeah. Nope.
I've been trying to exit out about 5 times. I'm like, they got it.
I don't think you tried that hard.
Not at
Good
all.
grief.
But we thank y'all for
I
viewing
got
us
it.
on our stream. Go ahead. Come on. Come on, Slowpoke.
Thanks for tuning in to another installment of the Anihoshi podcast. We'll see you next time, guys.
Ciao.
All right, peace, y'all.
okay.
I guess my thing comes down to
We're still live, just so you know. Before you,
I know, but
Go ahead. Keep talking. I'll fade it out. Keep talking. I'll fade it out.
I have I guess to me it's just weird talking to the people in the chat. Like to me, I'm trying to get the podcast. Everybody's texting us, so I'm like, why even?
It was the rhythm was it was like I was recording or trying to talk to the people, and I feel like we should probably, if we're gonna do a live podcast, feel more like we were just recording, and then